I'm Sharon Bill. Welcome to my Music Theory Tuition series where I work with you step by step through the ABRSM Discovering Music Theory grades. I'll work through every single exercise and explain everything you need to know. You can access information about the books I have available to help you on my website. Go to sharonbill.com. For advert-free and longer lessons, you can become a patron at patreon.com/SharonBill. If you can give me a like, that would be super, and please do subscribe to my channel to stay updated. You can support this channel by buying me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/SharonBill. We turn on now to page 50 of the Grade 3 Discovering Music Theory workbook, continuing with music and context questions. So we answer a set of questions by referring back to this little piece of music here. So we get an extract of music here. And it will call into question little bits and bobs of everything that you've covered between grades 1, 2 and 3. And it will also require just a bit of careful consideration and just looking really closely. And so we're asked to compare bar 1 of this original melody with these three little examples. And we need to say which one is exactly the same or are none of them quite right. So here we've got a piece of music in the treble clef and we've got two sharps here, and then we have this little stepwise movement which is legato with this slur. It's moderately loud, gradually getting louder. So what do we have here? It looks okay to begin with, however we're a sharp missing. We should have two sharps, so that won't do, so A won't do. Now the key signature is correct here, and of course we've got our tempo direction. So we've got everything except we are missing the crescendo, so B won't work either, will it? C, what do we have here? Now C, although we've got our key signature and the dynamic markers, we've lost the slur, haven't we? So in actual fact, none of those will do. They're all just a little bit different from the original. Is it true or is it false that there are two pairs of tied notes in the melody? Now, a tie, if you remember from grade 1, joins note head to note head, either this way or this way, combining the pitch so it makes it last longer. Not to be confused with, say, for example, a slur where there are lots of different notes and it's a sort of a big umbrella covering lots of different notes. So you've just got to watch out. Although it's the same shape, it's applied differently. And so here, that's a slur, lots of different notes. That's a slur, that's a slur. That's a slur, that's a slur, that's a slur. Here we have a tie, causing this to be held for 1, 2, 3, plus another 1, 2, 3. That makes it 6 beats long in total. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And so actually we've only got one tie. Everything else is a slur. So just a little bit tricky there. So actually that's false. Now then, we need to tick off one box to just properly answer each of these questions. So before we get sidetracked by trying to tick off the correct boxes, we're going to have to just bring some key signatures to mind to begin with. So all of the notes of the melody are in the key of. So is it G major? Well, G major would require F sharps. D major would require F sharps and C sharps. E minor has the same key signature as G major, F sharps, but we'd have to look for the raised seventh. And then B minor is the same key signature as D major, so we're looking for F sharps and C sharps, plus we've got to look for, pair of glasses, look carefully for the raised seventh. That would always be an accidental in a minor key. And so here, if we just look through the piece of music, at first glance you think, oh yes, D major, that's okay. But as we glance through, D major would not explain this note here. And so we have a key signature here, but then we have this note here, C, B, A sharps. And so that can't be explained as part of D major. And so if we can only explain this as the raised seventh, if A is the 7th, the 8th is B, which is B minor, which we know has the same key signature as D major. And so the only way we can properly explain this is to say B minor to fully account for all of these notes and the key signature accidental as well. So we've got a key signature and an accidental, and so it's got to be B minor. G major won't do because we've got a key signature of 2 sharps. That won't do because we've got a key signature of 2 sharps but no raised 7th. E minor won't do because we've only got a key signature of F sharps without even the raised 7th. This is the only one that properly answers that. So it's really important to look through and find the answer first before you start checking these off, otherwise you might just slip up and get caught out there. So just a little bit of observation for this next question. Does bar 4 have the same rhythm as bar 5, 6, 7 or 8? So let's look at bar 4. So don't get sidetracked by pitch, it's just rhythm. We are looking for quaver, quaver, minim. So quaver, quaver, minim, we get again in bar 6, don't we? So there we go. No need to go looking at all the others. Just find the answer, then check off the correct box. Now, the longest note in the melody is held for how many beats? Well, we've already actually answered that question, haven't we? Because we've already talked about how this is 3 beats and then it's tied, which makes 6. There's nothing longer than that because we've got 2 bars worth of a note. It's not possible to have any other longer note without having a tie, and that's the only tie that we could find, and so that's our answer there. So we know that the answer to that is 6 beats. And so that is that question completed, all derived from just digging into the music, doing a little bit of what we'd call harmonic analysis, just finding the answers buried in this little extract of music. I hope this is helpful to your studies. Please do like and subscribe to stay updated. If you'd like to support this channel, you can buy me a coffee, and for advert-free lessons, you can become a patron. Do visit my website where you'll find many resources available to help you. Visit sharonbill.com. Thanks for watching. Bye.